Hi everyone, welcome back to your 30 days of hypopressives. I'm Alice, today's day 26 and we're starting a new set of core focus flows. So this is to really sculpt your waistline, give you a lovely strong core and to work to improve any diastasis you might have. So if you've got a ball, just pop that to the side for the moment. If you don't have one, you can do this flow without that. And we're going to use some asymmetry as well to work across the linea alba, which is brilliant for the core and the waistline. So feet hip distance apart, stretch your toes out and relax them. Make sure you've got those soft knees, neutral pelvis, ribs are stacked, shoulders are back, really nice and upright through the top of the head, chin is back, and we're going to come into an asymmetrical arm position. So you bring the right hand up here, nice big breath in, exhale and lengthen, breathing into the sides and into your back. And exhale. One more here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, so coming just nice and slowly onto tiptoes. Really nice and controlled. Keep those knees a little bit soft there. And then when you're ready, inhale. Exhale, come down, switch the arms over. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, coming up onto tiptoes, nice and slowly. Keep that as controlled as possible. Lovely, and then inhale. Exhale, come down and switch over the arms. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, coming up onto tiptoes. Nice and tall. Keep your jaw relaxed. Inhale. Exhale, come down. We'll switch the arms around. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more here. Exhale and lengthen. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs and then coming onto tiptoes. Nice and tall. Inhale. When you're ready, exhale, come down. So we're going to come into the knee drop lunge. And as before, you can do different modifications of it. So you could do like the normal lunge, or you can come sort of halfway down if you prefer. So this will be your finishing position if you're going to do the full drop down with the knee. And we're going to start up in an upright position and then drop straight down. So asymmetrical arms here. We'll do the right arm up to start off with. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs and then just dropping that knee down, or whatever position you've chosen to be in for this. Hold that there for as long as feels comfortable. And then inhale, exhale, come up, and then we'll switch over the arms. Inhale, exhale. 1 more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs and then dropping that knee down. It's a really lovely, strong position. Hold that for as long as you can. Inhale, exhale, come up, and then we'll step back with the other leg. And again, if you're going to bring the knee all the way down, just check your finishing position. Just going to check mine. Okay, so starting off with the right arm up. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs and then dropping that knee down. Really nice and tall through the top of the head. Inhale. Exhale when you're ready and switch over your arms. Inhale. Exhale. One more here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs and then again dropping that knee down. Really nice and tall through the top of the head. Hold that position for as long as it's comfortable. Then we're going to come down. If you're going to use a board, if you just want to grab on now. So we're going to come into the 90-90 kneeling with a slight forward lean here. So you want to have a line from the knee to the top of the head. So you want a slight diagonal. Knee is still going to be above the ankle at the front, toes tucked under at the back. Ball between your hands. Inhale. Exhale and lengthen, squeezing on the ball. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. One more inhale, softening on the ball. Exhale, squeeze. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. Nice and long there. Lovely. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale, soften on the ball. Exhale, squeeze. And then one more inhale, soften on the ball. Exhale, squeeze. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, really feeling that length through the vacuum. Keep squeezing on the ball. And then inhale, exhale, and we're going to switch over. And again, just walk that foot a little bit further forwards, coming into that lean there. Ball just in front of your chest there. Inhale. Exhale. Squeezing the ball and lengthening. Inhale, soften. Exhale, squeeze. And then one more inhale, soften. Exhale, squeeze. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. Keep squeezing on the ball. Eyeline is going to be slightly down rather than ahead. Super. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, squeezing on the ball. And then one more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, lengthening all the way through this position. Inhale when you're ready. Put the ball just to the side there. So we're going to do a little bit of play with the knee hover. So on the breath hold, we're going to come up just a little bit. And then we're going to come all the way up to the top and then just bring the knees wide to the sides of the mat. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to do 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing all the way through your rib cage. Exhale and lengthen. One more here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So loading through, lifting the knees, just a little bit here. Then you're going to push up, come all the way up to here. Bring the feet wide to the sides of the mat, looking up towards your belly button. Draw the heels down. And then inhale and exhale back into the starting position there. Face directly facing the floor. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath, stretch your ribs, so loading forward and then a little knee hover. Okay, hold that for a second or two, and then we're going to come up, feet to the side of the mat, looking towards your belly button, weighting through your arms. Drawing the heels down, inhale, exhale, bring the knees back in and the feet back in as well. 2 breaths, inhale and exhale. 1 more breath here. Exhale. And then you're going to hold your breath, stretch your ribs, so loading through, coming up, drawing the heels down, heels to the sides of the mat, looking up towards your belly button. Inhale, exhale, coming down, elbows down, head lightly resting down here. Inhale, exhale. 1 more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. And then you can either swing your legs to the side or you can transition. Bring your knees forward and wide and then slowly rolling up into sitting position here. And we're going to come into diamond position. So legs together. You're going to drop your knees out, bring your heels in a little bit if you want to, and we're going to have the ball just here at chest height. So really nice and tall there. Inhale, softening on the ball. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, softening on the ball. Exhale, squeeze. And then 1 more inhale, softening on the ball. Exhale, squeeze. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. Keep squeezing on the ball. Keep lengthening. And then inhale, soften. Exhale, squeeze. 1 more inhale, soften. Exhale, squeeze. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. Lovely. Inhale when you're ready. We're going to pop the ball to the side and we're going to do a set of asymmetrical arms on each side. So hand in first position, other arm up in third, shoulders down, nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. Nice and tall, lengthening through the vacuum there. Inhale when you're ready and we'll switch over the arms. Inhale. Exhale and lengthen. 1 more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. Lovely. Hold that for as long as is comfortable and then we're going to inhale and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me today. Looking forward to day 27 tomorrow. Let me know how you're getting on in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.